Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. All right, to start off this interview, I would like for you to tell me about yourself.
Well, my name is Marquis Abernathy. I'm a junior business major at Clark Atlanta with a concentration in marketing, and I'm a native of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a detailed perfectionist and with sensational communication skills, and I would like to be a part of your company.
So, what can you tell me about the company?
Well, I stumbled across the company on LinkedIn.com, and for my love of sports, I saw your company name with the Atlanta Falcons, and I previously worked with them before.
Can you tell me what interests you most about this job?
Well, I worked for the Atlanta Falcons before since I was from 15 to about 20, so I feel comfortable going to a job that I know the corporation and I know what you expect, so I have no problem adjusting to what you what you expect out of your employees.
Okay. Can you tell me what you see as a major trend in this field?
Well, with any company, the most important thing is to put your business out, put your product out, and I feel as though Clarkland has prepared me.
What is a major trend that you see in this field?
Well, with any company, marketing is one of the most dependent on things. Whatever the consumer sees, they'll think about it, and if they think about it, they'll purchase the product. And I feel as though I can bring new ideas to your company. And plus, growing up in this generation, I know what what people like me expect to see, what catches their eye. And I feel as though bringing in those ideas, I can increase your sales in your company.
Using the star format, tell me about a time when your idea was rejected.
Well, at my previous job, I worked at an auto shop, and a lot of customers were complaining about how they weren't getting the job done with their car fast enough. So I went to my boss and advised that maybe we should get another lift and add an extra worker. But he said he didn't want to spend the funds on that. And the end result was that, well, anyway, I got rejected. And the end result of that was a lot of customers end up leaving. They went to Pep Boys and Jiffy Lube. They figured they'd get better service, and we had a decrease in customers of 5% of the month of July in the summer.
Using the share format, tell me about a time you had to lead a team.
Well, in one of my business classes, we had a group project, and I was put in a group with about 4 other people, and none of us knew each other. Well, we didn't know each other personally, but we knew somewhat about each other. And some of the people in the group, they knew they weren't serious, like they played around in class. So everybody in the group figured, oh, we'll just take an L because we know nobody in the group is going to do any work. And I ended up doing 75% of the work, showing them that, hey, this is my grade and I'm serious about this situation. And everyone else decided to finish up the project, and we ended up getting the A. And through all that, I learned that sometimes you have to take initiative and show people that you're serious about your work and anything you do.
Okay. Name one regret you have about your academic career.
Well, I don't have any regrets. I feel as though everything that I've been through is a lesson, and without it, I wouldn't be the man that I am today.
Who has been your source of inspiration in your professional life? Why that person?
Well, my inspiration in life is Chris Gardner, and if you heard the name before, he was the main character in the movie Pursuit of Happiness. He was played by Will Smith, and after watching the movie, I actually read up on him and and listened to some of his speeches, and he's somewhat like me. Well, necessarily, I've never been poor, but I've been in a situation where my family wasn't, we weren't rich. We had times where we did struggle, and it made me realize that it doesn't matter where you come from. That's not an excuse for you to fail in life.
What is your biggest failure, and what did you learn from it?
I wouldn't necessarily say that I have a biggest failure. I've been in situations where it didn't pan out as well as I thought it was. It would, but I thank God that I went through it, and it made me the man I am today.
Okay. What 3 questions do you have for me?
Well, my first question is, since this is a internship, I was wondering, is it a possibility that I can move up in ranks and become a permanent employee in your company? My second question is, I would like to know what a average day is like in the shoes of your employees. And my final question is, not asking what's listed on your previous job announcement that you put out, but what else do you expect personally out of the people that you hire?
All right. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Nice meeting you today.